I have a confession to make. I have played Minecraft for the last 12, maybe 13-ish years, and yet I've never, ever gone out of my way to start my own survival world and beat the game all by myself. Now wait. No, don't get up in arms. I have beat the game, just not by myself. So I thought I would just throw myself into the deep end and make the commitment to a 100 days world. If you happen to enjoy this video or any of my other videos that you might have seen, consider subscribing because it's free, and if you do, I love you. Okay, bye. Starting out like any other Minecraft world, I punched a tree and collected some stone. Afterwards, ignoring PETA's concerns, I annihilated the entire local ecosystem. After gathering enough food to feed a nation for a month, I went out looking for a village, finding a huge cave along the way.
Oh, that's a jungle. Oh my god.
I excavated the local resources and reminisced on my previous attempt at this challenge.
Fuck you.
Afterwards, as it was getting late, I decided to lay my bed out in the middle of a field and turn in for the night. After waking up on the morning of day 2, I went out again looking for a village, eventually finding it, but whatever, I wasn't too excited about it, I guess.
Yes! Oh my god. Wait, this is so huge.
Shortly after arriving, I enslaved the locals, pillaged their resources, and stole the largest house I could find.
I need to claim one of these houses as my own. Which one is the biggest? Wow, okay.
And as night fell, I lay in my brand new blue bed with a green man staring over me as I slept. I think I'll name him Jeremy. On the morning of day 3, I went back out to strip the land of its natural resources further. Shortly afterwards, deciding that my new house needed a basement so I could store all of my stolen goods. The first, 10 minutes, no, 5 minutes of day 4 were spent AFK in the middle of a field for some reason. But afterwards, I collected a few fish in order to tame a cat.
Oh my god, is that a Sphinx cat? I need that one. No, come here. Yes, it's Beerus. This is Beerus. Oh my god. Come with me, Beerus.
Me and Beerus decided to make our way back home, and we spent our first of many nights together with Jeremy right by our side as we slept.
Woo! Look, he's laying on my chest. Oh my god.
Majority of day 5 was spent flattening land for a future project that I take basically the entire time to make. When I woke up on day 6, though, I thought Jeremy ate my cat.
Did you eat my cat?
The rest of day 6 was spent flattening the land still, and then I finally got to work on the project, but my footage decided to completely freeze.
What's going on with my OBS?
Days 7 through 8 were spent collecting materials and working on the house. And on the night of day 8, we sat and watched the sunset for the first time of the playthrough. I spent day 9 running around on a Discord call with my friends doing pretty much nothing. And on day 10 through 11, my game decided to do the freeze thing again. And so I lost the footage for those days, and this is what it looked like.
Okay, let's hope this works. I can see it recording on my other monitor, so that's good. I'm going to show you guys what I did for days 11 and 12. What did we do? Oh yeah, we set up these farms. You probably didn't see that. We expanded our sugarcane operation. We have cows and sheep now. We have a little wheat farm getting set up. And then over here, see how there used to be wool on that door keeping the villagers in? It's not there anymore. The villagers are down here, and I'm prepping them for mandatory breeding and giving me money. I don't know. How do I label that? That'll be the label. Mandatory breeding and giving me money.
On day 13, we officially took to the mines, before emerging finally on day 14. Afterwards, on day 14, we continued construction on the house all the way through until the morning of day 17.
And we were dancing and singing and moving and moving. I wonder if I just like strip naked.
On day 17, we bred the villagers for the first time, and then started construction on growing what will soon be known as the Wheat Tower. Days 18 and 19 were spent doing regular chores around the base, such as tending to the crops and feeding the animals. And on the morning of day 20, we started moving villagers over to a clearing in order to build an iron farm.
Dude, this iron farm is so good. I'm retiring the stone tools.
After finishing the iron farm, we had our first harvest of the Wheat Tower. And after waking up on day 25, we made a to-do list, but we'll come back to that because I didn't speak a word during it. The rest of day 25 was spent collecting leather, sugarcane. You could probably guess what that's for.
Okay, I'm going to explain the to-do board because I think I just went Baby Sigma silent when I was building it. So we have our to-do list. We have a bunch of shit. It'll fill out eventually, and stuff will get changed out here and there. So like, for example, I was getting books for this. Once it's done, I'll just put a plus next to it for now. I'll like, oh, well, this one, or here, I'll go like this. I'll go, oh, this one's done. See, there's a plus. And then we don't got to worry about that one. So that's what we're doing. Also, 45 books. You know what that means.
And that's right, you know exactly what that was for. I made a maxed out enchantment table on day 25.
Bedtime, day 25. Beerus, we are a quarter of the way through. How are you feeling?
On day 26, I started working on one of the objectives on my to-do list, the smelting room. And on day 27, we finished it and had a genius idea after finishing it.
I think we should make a villager breeder.
Where should we build the breeder?
Oh, wait, look at this. Just do a little landscaping. All right, it looks good. Let's see.
Well, let me have a rule and a saw and a board and I'll cut it. I'll climb up a ladder with a hammer and a nail and I'll nail it. Well, we worked so hard to build a little house together. In the snow or the rain or the ice cold wind, whenever. No matter what the weather,
Fuck.
we're together.
Fuck. Oh, mother. No, god damn it.
All of day 28 was spent building the breeder, and on day 29, we finally completed it and made our final preparations before heading out on our adventure on day 30.
Okay, it's day 30. I'm headed out. It's time for me to go. Goodbye, Beerus. I don't know where my villager friend is. He's probably still... or he's dead. Yep, nope, he's still up there. Goodbye, Jeremy.
Now, instead of reading to you every single day's events like a news reporter, I decided it would be a lot cooler if I just made a cool-ass montage, or whatever you want to call it, of the adventure for you guys. So, enjoy that.
Never heard of this. Look at that. Any ice spikes rare? I want my queen. Is that... oh my gosh! Wait! I'm recording right now. It's so cool. No, it's raining right there. It must be a river. That would be pretty cool. I wouldn't mind that. Snow fox! What? Oh. Big pumpkin. That's a... oh. Oh, you look fast though. Horse!
After getting back home on day 43, day 44 was straight back into the action. Using the water-breathing potions we found on our adventure, we dove down into a cave in the river by our base that I was a little interested in finding what was down there. Using the sea counter, we managed to find a fucking trial chamber. And in the middle of exploring it, after killing a couple mobs, I decided to alt-tab and take some notes, and you could probably guess what fucking happened. So to summarize day 45, we escaped the trial chamber by digging straight up and made it back home. And all of day 46 was spent landscaping and creating paths for, I guess, ease of transportation on our land. On day 47, we managed to get a mending trade off one of the first villager trades available.
Oh my god, already? Hello, mending.
And the rest of day 47 was spent breaking and replacing lecterns to get more enchantment book trades. Day 48 was also spent messing around with villagers and chopping wood in order to get more emeralds.
I need to get on my stick grind.
And on day 49, we went to the Nether to get level 30 and finally create our first god pickaxe.
I'm gonna try to get level 30. Oh. It's so sad. This show takes place. Oh, get that ass banned, buddy.
Damn it.
She told me put the huzz in the bag.
And day 50 was spent running around doing jack shit once again.
What are you doing out here, fool?
After finding Beerus on his now second attempt at escape, we gathered all the wood we had lying around the base, creating sticks to turn into emeralds. After creating fletching tables and trading, we realized we didn't have enough sticks to supply the amount of emeralds we needed, so we went out to cut down some spruce trees. Day 52 was more of the same, and after trading away more sticks and iron, we acquired half of a set of diamond armor. On day 53, I acquired the helmet, and on day 54, after doing my part for nature and only deforesting in a controlled, designated area, I finally traded enough sticks to get the full set of diamond armor. Days 55 through 58 were spent doing the same things as before, trading with villagers. Although two notable things are on day 57, we enchanted a bow, and on day 58, we went caving. Editor's note, both of those happened on day 57, and we got feather falling on day 58. Day 60 marked the beginning of our treacherous Nether journey to find the Nether fortress. After hours of grueling oh, never mind, it's right there.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Now, after finding the Nether fortress, we hunted down a blaze spawner to get blaze rods,
Hello. Hi.
as well as soul sand and nether warts for our potion endeavors. And after getting home on day 61, we went straight back into busy work. We created a netherwort farm, and then we AFK'd the iron farm for 2 days, up until day 63. Now, in like the afternoon of day 63, we collected the iron that we had generated while AFK. Day 64 through 65 was spent working with villagers as per usual, and terraforming the local area of our base. On day 66, we had the first harvest of our netherwort farm. This is my wart farm, my wart farm, my wart farm. And we started work on the windmill that would go right next to our house. Now, as per usual, day 67 and day 68 were spent working with villagers again.
Tink, tink, tink. Come on. What are you guys looking at? There we go.
But on day 68, we got back to work building the house. Day 69, nice, was spent digging a tunnel to transport villagers and moving them once again. Day 70 marked the insomniac arc of this run, where we won't sleep for 3 days in order to get phantom membranes. But it was also spent moving more villagers from the breeder into the sex pit. On day 71, we finally finished off the exterior of the house and started working on the interior. Jeremy wound up back in my bed somehow after
Motherfucker.
like a 50-day long hiatus.
What do you mean by that?
And a few of our villager assets had to be, let's just say, let go of. Day 72, we ventured back into the Nether to mine gold, and we finally removed the villagers' farms from our front yard and started work on a pond. Day 73, we finished building the pond and started decorating. However, we ran into a string famine in the local area. No string to be found, so some of our decorations could not be made. Other than that, it was spent making more villager progress. And finally, we had phantoms, so we were able to sleep once again. Day 74, we started working on getting the best enchants possible for our armor. We sold every asset in our name, damn near our own soul, just to get emeralds in order to get more enchantment books and XP for the enchantments. and all of day 75 was spent working on our windmill. On day 76, we kept grinding at the villagers, and we continued to work on our windmill. And I finally tended to my neglected, forgotten about sheep. Day 77, we continued to work on the windmill, finishing most of it during that day. And afterwards, continue to work on villagers. And at this point, I'm getting bored of saying I'm working with villagers, so just assume that like 90% of these days I'm working with villagers. I spent days 78 through 79 cutting down trees in order to get some fat stacks of emeralds. And on day 80, I got to work on the interior of my house. I continued to work on enchants for my gear, and I mined nether quartz. Day 81 was basically the same as day 80. I did pretty much everything the exact same. I also forgot to mention that on day 80, I got an insane bow enchantment. Ooh, what? Hell yeah. Oh, and I have just the thing, too. Anyways, on day 82, we built a dock that we never did anything with. It kind of just sat there collecting dust for the rest of the video. We continued to work on the interior of our house, and during the night of day 82, we grinded out a couple music discs. On day 83, while working on my interior, I left a little note for you guys up on the roof, on a sign. We continued to decorate the inside of the house, and again, we tried to get some more music discs throughout the night. On day 84, we spent it doing just regular chores around the base, since it's going to be our last day here, as tomorrow on day 85, we are going to go and find the stronghold. We get to sit back and enjoy the music on our front porch. This is a cue. This is where we transition into like a cinematic of the base.
No.
All right, let's do it.
Speed unknown. Size unknown. The unholy offspring of lightning and death itself. Never engage this dragon. Your only chance, hide and pray it does not find you.
Damn, I suck. did it! With the Ender Dragon defeated and the egg acquired and a screenshot taken, our path to getting an elytra was paved. We returned home to place the egg in a safe spot and then gathered our gear to make way to the outer end islands. We made our way back to the end and built a platform around the portal so we didn't risk falling into the void. And we went through. And after going through, we spent all of about 3 minutes searching for an end city before coming across one that had a boat. And after having a minor heart attack on the way, oh my god! I made my way into the end city, trying to get to the boat as fast as possible, all while collecting shulker shells along the way. As day 88 ticked over, I made my way back to the end gateway and headed home. And after getting home, I continued working with villagers. And on day 89, I gathered some stones so we could start construction on the Ender. 2 stacks of leaves, 2 stacks of carpet, and a stack of dirt. And then afterwards, I went to go shear my sheep to get some carpet and then cut down some leaves. On day 90, I continued collecting resources for the farm, such as this stuff right here. You see that? All that. And then I went about getting some emeralds for a name tag from villagers. I want my elytra first, but I also want the feckin' name tag. And I cut down some wood so I could get more emeralds to fully enchant my elytra. And after enchanting my elytra, we headed out for the end and officially began working on the farm. Never mind. We forgot more leaves. We need more leaves. Anyways, now we can actually start the build. Now here's the part where I was almost done with the farm, and I decided to Alt-Tab. We could probably guess how that went. Get the fuck off. Anyways, coming back to it.
Say that again?
The farm works phenomenal. It was working phenomenal, so that's good. And right here I got a looting 3 sword. Oh, that's pretty good. On day 95, that night, we went out looking for gunpowder. And on day 96, I made the journey back to the farm to get some more XP, as well as mining copious amounts of diorite later that day for no reason in particular. Now, I was messing with the graphics here, so if it looks like shit, don't come at me. I think it fixes later. Now, the diorite was going to be used for a very special purpose, so I'm going to show a few clips of me working on it, but nothing to spoil it, so you can't tell what it is. And after building the bulk of the project, I started working on a gazebo in a clearing. If you can't tell, I don't know what to do in these last few days. Now, day 99 was spent running around with a clock in my hand, waiting till day 100 hits. And then it was finally day 100, and here's the surprise you've all been waiting for. Well, Beerus, last night of 100 days. And this was a huge endeavor that I had a shitload of fun making. So if you want to see 200 days or whatever other video ideas, drop them in the comments and well, let's do it. And I'll try to upload more. This video just took a lot of time and I've been working on other projects in the meantime, so expect those to come out as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day and goodbye.